All right, what's up, everyone? We're gonna jump right into this, right? I, I, I gotta, I gotta understand something. So, Marvin's Inc., right? Blue Devil smuts him up. Um, he's at every uh joke, any of the kind of chomo joke, right? And the thing is, in the state of California, a police report can't get you a conviction. It will not get you a conviction. It'll take. There's been cases where a police report has taken somebody to trial, but in the state of California, it's not enough to get a conviction. So, without a police report, you guys are convicting this dude, and with the police report, you can't get a conviction in the state, in the courthouse. So, you guys would have to prove that he knew she was under 18. How do you do that? You're guessing. That's the only thing you can do is guess, right? But I've seen that happen more than 1,000 times, and not only that, I remember when I was like really like in the hood kicking it like every day. There was always females that would be there, and I would have to card them because and I would there would always be somebody that was not 18 would kick up. I would kick them the fuck out of here. It happens, you know. There's no way that you guys are gonna be able to prove that he knew she was 18, and then if you do prove it, that means you had to have been there. So why did you let it happen? That doesn't make no sense. You guys can't convict somebody on what you think happened, or you can't guess on anything. Nobody even filed a police report on this dude. So I don't understand. On YouTube, you guys are convicting him already. It doesn't make no sense. You know, I reached out to him before, and he opened up the door. We communicated and everything. And uh, some people felt some type of way, right? I don't condone that behavior at all. But if we were in a joint and any one of you guys were to take it to the mesa and be like, that dude right there is a child molester or whatever, the first thing they're gonna do is ask you for the paperwork. If you don't have it in a lot of joints, how it used to be when I first started coming to the joint, if you even brought something up like that and you didn't have no proof, you would get hit. I don't even know if it's like that anymore. But you can't do that. Even in the joint, you can't do that in the state of California, inside the courthouse. If you don't have proof and it's not on court transcripts, you can't pass judgment like that. It's wrong. How about that was your brother? And then you guys want to bring up, well, his kids, I guess his son said something. You know how many girls when I was growing up would run away from the placement homes, and they would say that the people at the placements were touching them just so they would move them. And that's what when kids are mad at their parents, they'll say anything. They'll say anything, and they'll say anything. But that's still not enough for me to be like, oh yeah, you know what? He is guilty. He didn't know she was 18. She had an ID. Didn't she have an ID that said she was like, hello, come on, man. You guys, I don't understand how you can't listen to dudes like Bam Bam, like they don't make no sense. He makes no sense. Like, come on, he's active, but he's on a channel that's against the homies. Like, you can't take somebody like that serious. So, and I know Chicano 2 was pushing the issue. I know Lucky pushes the issue, but none of them have proof of he knew she was 18. How do you prove that? How do you prove that to me? Because if they can prove it, then why didn't the courts arrest him? Nobody even notified the authorities. And you know, if they would have went after him because I think he had to have been a ex-felon at this time. So the DA would have had a hard on for him. So come on, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I just think you guys are running. The guy was like more than willing to talk and everything. He wasn't. Who would want to talk in that situation? That's just an ugly situation, you know. But it's worse for you guys to, you're literally trying them already, and there's no case. I mean, I just don't. I don't. It doesn't make no sense, people. It doesn't make no sense, but that's that. You can't be like that because if you're okay, think about this. If you guys are so against what Marv is doing, okay, and there's no paperwork on him at all, but there's paperwork on Dubs, there's paperwork on Gunner, there's paperwork on Exposed Tube. All these dropouts have paperwork on them, and you guys follow them. They live with the same dudes that you guys are crucifying. A dropout and a sex offender, they have no problem doing time together. So if you're accepting dropouts, then you should accept Marvis for him being a chomo, right? That's what you guys are saying. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. At all. You gotta be open-minded. You can't be thinking, you can't try to think, Boris, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, wow. Come on, meathead. You can just move me right now, dude. Dumbass. Yeah, well, that's my video for the day. It doesn't make no sense. At all. At all.